So a couple weeks ago, I bought this, they call it an IKEA Kallax. It essentially sits up like this, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 storage units. But on the bottom row, I cut this off and I took a bunch of scrap wood I had and I made these doors, got some little hinges, and then I put the cat boxes inside because they fit in there perfectly. I had this not laminate board, whatever they're called, plyboard. I think it's plyboard. It's just anyway. And I made a backing on the bottom side, and then I connected 2 large PC fans, and then they go to a power supply. But here's the thing: inside these guys, I also have an LED strip. And before the fan, I bought these little HEPA filters. They were actually really cheap, especially for HEPA filters, $10 for 2 of them. And then what you don't see is on the inside, on both of these, there's a small infrared device about this big, PIR. It detects movement. And what happens is you give it 12 volts, and when it detects movement, it outputs 12 volts. Well, that 12 volts turns on that fan, and it turns on the light inside. And it also has a timer, so it runs for 1 to 10 minutes. So I have it set for 1 minute right now. So every time the cats go inside, they walk through these holes, the light turns on, the fan turns on. And because the HEPA filters are so good, you need a pretty strong fan source. So I'm using 200 cubic feet per minute, which is actually a lot. And without those filters, it moves a lot of air. But there's one problem. I'm talking to you at this level with my phone about arm's length away. And every time an animal will go inside, so far it looks like it's doing pretty well. I see the litter over here. Every time an animal goes inside, it gets a bit loud. But the handles, so it's, the hinges allow you to open up and access it. And then you can just pull your box out easily. All that Flex Seal stuff I bought at Ralph's years ago for $5 a piece. I sprayed it all on the bottom because one of our cats likes to miss and he pees all over the sides, so that will keep that from soaking in the material. That filter just pops out to the side and reveals the fan, and it's got a lot of pressure. I wouldn't be able to remove it with one hand. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, cool little HEPA filter. It's got pre-carbon treatment, so it takes out the smell, and it also filters out the cat litter dust, which I've heard people complain about that and thought, is that really that big of a deal? The answer actually is, yeah, it really is. It's all over everything. And that's just clay. It's clay dust, so the cats are breathing that in. And it's all over the office, which is getting cleaned up. So that's my cool little project I spent 2 days working on. I think it cost me all $30. And then it shuts off on its own. I gotta put it back in there.